Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning, I bid to ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the morning forum of today. First of all, I would like to thank to all of the audience watching us online today. Thank you very much for attending the forum. And our topic for the forum today is oxygen, science, and Islam. Before we proceed to our forum, let me introduce to all of you our panelists today. Our first panelist, Mr. HARIZ HAKIMI, second year student of Industrial Chemistry in University Science Islam Malaysia, USIM. How are you, HARIZ?
Alhamdulillah, I am good today.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, next to him, we have our second panelist, also a second year student of Industrial Chemistry in USIM, Mr. Muhammad Irfan. Welcome to our forum today.
Alhamdulillah, well, thank you, Moderator HAJAR.
Okay, I hope all of you are in the pink of health. With me, HAJAR, as your chairperson today. Islam is a religion which is a way of life that is very concerned about environment and sustainability of life in the world. Many verses of Quran and Hadith that explains and even recommend and even obligated every human being to maintain the continuity of life and life of other creatures on earth. Concepts related to saving and conserving environment, which is nature, is inseparable with the concept of oneness of God, which is Tawheed, Shariah, and morals. In Islamic teaching, it is also known as concepts related to creation of man and the universe, namely the concept of Khilafah and Amanah. The concept of Caliphate states that humans have been chosen by Allah in advance this earth, which is Khalifatullahi fil ard. So the air in Earth's atmosphere is made up of approximately 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen. And oxygen is used by all living things and is essential for respiration. All right, our first panelist, Mr. HARIZ HAKIMI, can you share how important oxygen is for our body? And how does oxygen deficiency affect a person's daily life, health, and well-being?
Okay, thank you, Siti Hajar, for giving me an opportunity to start in this morning today. Now we are taking a deep dive into the most essential element for human existence, which is oxygen. Now I will be explain why this element is very crucial to our lives. We will explore its fascinating journey from the air we breathe to the food that powers our cells, and why is the ultimate prescription for a healthy and vibrant life. Oxygen, the lifeblood of our existence. Oxygen is the second largest element in the atmosphere at 20.9%. It's not just the air we breathe that makes it crucial, but it is an intricate dance with our blood, delivering the vital molecules to every corner of our being. It's the silent partner in every heartbeat, every muscle contraction, every thought that fires across our neurons. Think of it like the fuel that powers our eternal engine. Imagine ourselves as tiny furnaces, constantly burning molecules to generate energy. But unlike a conventional furnace, they do not run on coal or gas. They crave oxygen, which is breath. This precious gas diffused into our bloodstream, carried by hemoglobin, that gives our blood its color. Hemoglobin, like a microscopic delivery truck, with oxygen to our arteries, dropping it off in every cell along the way. Now picturing this, what happens when this vital delivery system runs short? Our breath hitches, muscle strain, our minds fog, the feeling of climbing a mountain, the struggle of an eater sold out. It's also the agonizing reality for many who have battled COVID-19. The last stuff of the oxygen they desperately need. This is why supplemental oxygen becomes a lifeline, a bridge thrown across the chasm of deprivation, carrying hope and healing with its breath. So, the next time you deeply, appreciate the silent symphony playing within you. The air you breathe carried by your blood is the fuel that keeps your life fire burning brightly. And remember, oxygen is more than just an element. It's the essence of life itself, a planet in every beat you heard, every breath you take. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the informative and interesting thoughts. Yes, this oxygen we breathe for free is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In reality, this oxygen can be collected in a tube that can be used by people who really need it. As mentioned, right? Those who are patient of COVID-19, those who are sick. And it also can be traded in order to revive the real sector trading process. So we should always grateful for Allah by obey His command and abandon things Allah prohibits, so that Allah does not pay us with His hell, which is because in hell it turns out very little oxygen. Okay, moving on to our second panelist, Mr. Muhammad Irfan. In September 2019, the haze in Malaysia is back again, which is caused by forest fires in Sumatra, Kalimantan. On Friday, a total of 2,649 schools in Selangor, Putrajaya, Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Sarawak were closed due to haze. The affected areas have an IPU above the reading of 150, while the number of asthma and conjunctivitis cases was found to be increasing. This lowered the air quality we breathe. Can you explain examples and activities of destruction made by human that contributes to air pollution and it impacts towards our environment and human health?
Okay, all right. Thank you for the question. A very good day for everyone. So first, let us understand the root cause. Haze, often a consequences of open burning for agriculture or land clearing. It is a culprit that releases not only harmful gases but also dangerous particulate matter into the air. So as this has settled, it brings about more concerning matters. A significant decrease in air quality. The particulate matter it carries possess a direct threat to our respiratory health, affecting each breath we take. So the ramification extend beyond the immediate. Long-term exposure to this pollutant is not without consequence. Respiratory issues, including asthma, become more prevalent and more severe conditions such as cardiovascular disease emerge as potential health risks. But it not just about our health, it's about our environment too. Open burning isn't merely a contributor to haze, it's a catalyst for deforestation, a driver of biodiversity loss, and force behind the destruction of natural habits. So, in the face of this challenge, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture. What can we do? It's a call to action for each one of us. Advocacy for sustainable practices, support for stricter regulation, and active backing of anti-burning policies are not just suggestions, they are necessities. Every individual roles matter in shaping a healthier environment. So, as I conclude, let's not shy away from the challenge. It's a collective responsibility. By raising awareness and working together, we can envision and create a future where clean air is not just a inspiration, but a reality for all. So, that's my answer. Back to you, moderator.
All right, thank you. That was a good explanation. Yeah, Allah forbids destroying the environment and encourage human to do good and maintain the environment. A good environment will produce good oxygen in protecting the earth from various things. When our air quality is good, our health will also be good. So we can move the wheels of life. We have known that Quran is the holy book of the Islamic world and guidance for human. We are encouraged to read and explore the Quran. There are lots of Quranic verses that discuss about environment. Can you give me any Quranic verse that related to oxygen and can you explain the science behind it?
All right, thank you for the question. And yes, you are right. Al Quran is a very important guide to all of us humans. So, I'll share one verse from Al-Quran, and it is Surah to Yasin, verse number 83. So, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Allazi ja'ala lakum minasyajaril akhdari naran fa idza antum minhu tuqidun. And Sadaqallahul Azim. And the meaning, uh, it is He who made for you from the green tree fire, and then from it you ignite. So let us journey to unveil the hidden wisdom behind this word. So first, this verse invite us to contemplate the green tree, an unexpected participant in the alchemy of fire. The triangle of combustion, consisting of heat, air, and fuels, takes center stage. Traditionally, we might think of dry and hard wooden stick as a fuel of our fire, yet the verse guide us to the green tree. So, contrarily to conventional wisdom, green plants, often associated with life and vitality, are not merely passive observers in this cosmic drama. Instead, they actively contribute to the intricate dance of combustion. While the green trees themselves might not serve as conventional kindling, their presence is integral to a process that sets the stage for ignition. Diving deeper, we encounter the magic of chlorophyll, the green pigment that breathes life into plants. Were there, it's chlorophyll that is a dance of photosynthesis. This elegant process performed by the green plants is a symphony of sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water, culminating in the production of oxygen. Herein lies the revelation: the very oxygen essential for the ignition of fire is a byproduct of the green plant rhythmic photosynthetic dance. The green trees, in their silent existence, become providers of the vital element that breathe life into flames. So as we reflect on this verse, we unearth a sublime harmony embedded in the natural order. The green tree, seemingly unrelated to fire, become a conduit for the manifestation of divine wisdom, highlighting the intricate connection woven into the fabric of creation. So, in conclusion, this verse beckons us to explore the subtle interplay between elements in the natural world. It reminds us that in the grand tapestry of creation, even the green trees play a role into the cosmic balance, offering us a glimpse into the divine harmony that underlies our existence. So, that's for your question. Back to you again, moderator. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ifan. That was such a great explanation. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has arranged the supply of oxygen for humans to such a perfect extent, to the extent that we are not aware that our presence on Earth is also in accordance with the air pressure. For example, we only need around 1 atmosphere pressure. But if it's exceed than that, our ear might explode, our head might explode, our eye might popping out. Okay. Back to our first panelist. Islam places a strong emphasis on seeking knowledge, reading, and explore the world around us. As Allah said in Surah Al-An'am, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا, which means travel through the earth and observe, which is from Surah Al-An'am, verses 11. So the Islamic Golden Age, spanning roughly around 8th to 14th century, witnessed a remarkable advancement in various fields such as science and medicine. Then during that time, is there Muslim scientists that contributes in the understanding of oxygen? Can you elaborate about the scientists' discoveries?
Okay. Yeah. This is a very exciting story I would tell. In the 30th century, a friend Dr. Ibn Anafis, he is a very dedicated scientist, and from the curiosity he want to depict the study of our knowledge, and one of them is oxygen. He is who later become the chief physician in Cairo, play a crucial role in discovering oxygen. In 20th century, he explained how blood in the lung mixes with air to create what He caught a vital spirit, which then traveled to our heart. This is understanding, expressed in a single sentence, precedes similar finding by William Harvey by 400 years. The term vital spirit came from the work of a Greek physician named Galen around 200th century. Surprisingly, this is groundbreaking discovery, but Ibn Anafi was mostly unknown in the West until 1924, when an Egyptian medical historian found it in the Persian State Library. Besides, his contribution to medicine, Ibn Anafi was prolific, 100 medical texts, science fiction stories, and humorous theological novels. His work exemplifies the depth of knowledge during Islamic Golden Age and the significant role played by Muslim scientists. MashaAllah, this is so amazing, right?
Yes, that was an eye-opening discovery from a Muslim scholar. Yes, as we believers, we must be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us great favors and gifts. And one way to be grateful to Him is to explore all the nature and natural resources and use them for the benefit of mankind and prosper and preserve them. So in order to give thanks to Allah, we are obligated to keep the environment clean and healthy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to Q&A session, question and answer session. You may type your questions in the comment section and don't forget to mention your name. That's it. Finally, we come to the end part of our forum. I would like to say thanks again to our panelists for this informative and interesting talks, and to our audience for your focus and participation. Hopefully, the forum will be beneficial for everybody. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum.